Hey y'all, and welcome to Creekside Burgers. Thank you all so much, all you volunteers who are volunteering, and thank you for all the pyristas that are helping out as well. We did not get enough volunteers to take care of the full staff that we needed in order to pull this off properly, where there was no stress on anyone. So we added some pyristas from Proud Pie to come in and help out. But again, thank you all so much for all volunteering and coming and being able to put out these fantastic hamburgers to all of our neighbors at Creekside Ranch. Let's go ahead and get started with kind of the scenario and how everything is going to go that night. And how steps of service will go, and how we'll take care of all of our neighbors. All right. All right, so first, the menu. So if you take a look at the menu that we have, we've got our Creekside Burger, which is a plain burger. They have their choice of Swiss, cheddar, or American cheese. They've got the mushroom and brie burger, and the mushroom with brie burger has sautéed mushrooms and brie cheese melted on top. The Three Pigs burger has bacon, bacon jam, and then smoked pork, and then cheddar cheese is the choice for that one. Grilled chicken sandwich, they have their choice of Swiss cheddar or American on that one as well. The kids burger or chicken nuggets, the kids burger will come with American cheese if they want it. So we'll either be able to list that one as plain or with American cheese, and that'll be a choice that Jody will take care of when they go through registration. Chicken nuggets, they get 8 chicken nuggets in an order for $4.50. The Creekside fries are just seasoned fries, but it's basically 2 orders of fries. So it's really set for 2 people to share. The white queso fries is just like the Creekside fries, except for they get a little side cup of the white queso that they can dip the fries in. So it's like a 4-ounce side cup of white queso. The piggy fries are going to be our natural fries. They're going to have bacon pieces, pulled pork, melted cheddar cheese, and then the white queso to dip in as well. And so those are the piggy fries. Fudge nut brownies, there's 2 brownies. It's going to be served in a container. It's not going to be in a bag. The chocolate chunk cookies, there's 2 cookies in each one. Each one of them are like 2-ounce cookies. They're going to be in a bag, and the Heath Bar Crunch cookies will be in a bag as well. Soft drinks bottled, we will not have ice available, so our guests are going to have cold soft drinks that will actually be on the Proud Pie concessions trailer in the refrigerator, and Cam will be in charge of putting all those together. And with the fudge nut brownies, Cam is going to be on the bottled drinks with waters and everything, and then also the dessert station as well. All right, so that's the basic menu. We'll keep moving on. So we take both cash and credit cards. All the proceeds from the sales will go to the Creekside Ranch Events Committee and help pay for community events without having to take money from the community budget. And then when we get close to selling out of an item, we're going to tell Jody at the register she's going to need to know. So if somebody's on one of the food stations and you get down to your last hamburger, Jody's going to have to know what the count is to make sure that she sells the correct amount and does not oversell. So just remember, whoever's cooking and then whoever's the runners too, to get that information to Jody as soon as we know, or as soon as we're getting close to selling out on those items. All right, let's move on. Okay, y'all, so the setup, I'll kind of give you an overview of how everything's going to be set up, the tables that are going to be set up, and then we're also working with the concessions trailer as well, because we need refrigerators, and that one's full of, has refrigerators there. So if you take a look, the green area, let me go ahead and get my laser pointer. The green area here is the trailer, and then there's going to be the ramp that goes up to the trailer. There's a little bit of space right here before the tables actually start. So Jody is going to be on a table right here in front of the trailer to be closer to our customers and down lower, because we're going to be using the full-sized Clover registers. So in order for us to spin them around and see them, she can't be up high with the normal smaller handheld registers that we normally use. So Jody will be down here. Cam will be on the trailer itself. Cam will be taking care of soft drinks and desserts and things like that. So we've got the Burger Expo part right here. We've got Chicken Sandwich and Kid Burger Expo. We've got the Fryer Expo and then Order Pickup. And then the condiment table, I'm not sure, I put it over here, but I'm not sure exactly where it's going to go. It'll need to be separated from our work area so that they don't, so the people that are getting condiments won't be kind of in our way and we won't be in their way. So more than likely, I'll probably put it about 10 feet past under its own 10 by 10 station and put a couple of tables out there. There'll be a refrigerator out there and everything. So, but that's the basic setup. There'll be 2 griddles, one full-size double-sided grill, and then the fryer as well. So that's basically that. Let's move on. Okay, work assignments is what we were talking before. So basically, the first one is Cam is going to be on soft drink and desserts. So right here, Cam is going to take care of all of those. As Jody takes the order, she's going to call up to Cam on what the soft drink and dessert orders is. He's going to fill those and then put those on the pickup line that'll be over here. So there is a small little pickup table here for soft drinks and desserts, and then the families will stay and hang out, and then they'll go to order pickup when we call the name of their zoo animal. We'll talk about that in just a second. Jody is going to be on order taking, so Jody is going to be taking orders on the Clover unit and then handing everything off to us. Joel will be taking over Griddle 1 on burgers. He'll be in charge of all full-size burgers. Brandon is going to be on Griddle 2, and he's going to take on chicken sandwiches and then the kids' burgers. I will be cooking the chicken on the grill, handing them over to Brandon, and then he'll be in charge of reheating them and then melting the cheese on top of those. So I will be cooking the chicken sandwiches on a true grill instead of a griddle. Okay. Josh is going to be our bun toaster, and he's going to be working this one side of the grill here. So we're going to be grilling the buns in order to toast them. We'll roll them in a little bit of butter and then toast them. And then Josh will be filling up the bun basket for Joel and the bun basket for Brandon so that they have fresh buns every time that they go to get them. And he'll just stay ahead of making sure that buns are toasted for them. Okay? All right. I'll be taking over the fryer and the grill for grilling chicken. So I'll be taking care of grilling chicken and then all the different French fries. There's only one that requires cheese melting, and I'll be using that second half of the grill with the lid on it. So if you pull the lid down and put the French fries in there on a bimetal platter, it'll melt the cheese, and then I'll be able to put them off onto the containers that we're going to be using. Okay? All right, let's see. Keep going. Vanessa, Miss Bivens, and Caitlin will be our runners. You'll be in charge of the clamshell labeling and the food running. So clamshell labeling and food running. The clamshell labeling is really important because the tickets that come in are rather small and they're hard for if we have one ticket and we've got 4 stations for the kitchen to read, it's hard for all the cooks to read. So basically what we're doing is taking a ticket as runners and we're labeling our clamshell containers with what they are and then handing those off so that all that the cooks need to do is fill whatever orders on the clamshell container. So if that clamshell says Creekside Burger, you just put a Creekside Burger in it and send it on its way. All right. Next, Kaylin is going to be our order pickup area. So Kaylin is going to be pulling all the orders together from all the different stations, the Burger Expo, the chicken sandwich, and the fryer order expo. All of the runners will be bringing food to Kaylin, and Kaylin will be taking them and bagging them according to the family's zoo names. And so we'll talk about that in just a second. And then the Crumbly family are going to be taking care of the condiment table and then crowd happiness. So they'll be talking to the crowd, making sure that they're doing okay, standing in line, and everything's going fine. The line should be moving pretty fast, and our neighbors are all really great, so we shouldn't have any issues with that. But it's always nice to have a friendly face chatting you up and just saying, hey, the line's not taking very long, so it shouldn't be much longer, that sort of thing. And also taking care of the condiment table, making sure the condiment table is clean and wiped down, that sort of thing. All right. So taking the orders. Jody will take the order. put it into the Clover register. While she is taking money, an order ticket will come from the printer with the full order on it. So we'll actually have a ticket itself. Jody will grab a zoo animal clipboard. So this is actually interesting. We've not done this quite yet before, but this is the monkey clipboard. So there's actually a little monkey that we give to the family, and that tells the family that they are the monkey family, and it goes on the monkey clipboard, right? So this is kind of cool when they have kids because they can give it to the kids can play with it until they go to pick up their food, and then they have to give it back, unfortunately. But again, it's something a little bit different and something to where we don't have to continue writing down people's last names, spelling people's last names, or taking people's last names. They just turn into the monkey family, okay? So then, so that's the clipboard that she's going to put that on. She's going to then, let me see. Yeah, Jody will call up the drink and dessert order to Cam so that he can put it together for the family to give them. So Cam will not get a ticket. He'll just get a call up. You know, Cam, I need 2 Cokes, 2 bottled waters, and 1 chocolate brownie. Cam will then put all that together in a bag and put that through the pickup window on the other side of where Jody is at. The family will then walk along and wait, holding onto their family zoo animal. So they'll take the zoo animal with them, right? And then Jody will place the order ticket onto the zoo animal clipboard and hand it to one of the runners. So one of the runners will probably have a little basket there to put these clipboards in so that the runners don't have to be there to wait or grab one of these from Jody. So they can just grab the next one that's in line and take that, okay? So that's basically taking the orders. All right, distributing the orders. So distributing the orders, basically Vanessa, Miss Bivens, and Caitlin will grab the next zoo animal clipboard and head to the labeling station. So they've got the monkey clipboard with a ticket on it, right? And then they head to the labeling station. They'll label all of the clamshells on the top of the clamshell. So the clamshells, again, they kind of look like this, right? And you can see that the top is a little smaller than the bottom. The bottom is long, and the bottom has like a little slot in it. So if you look at the part with the slot, that's the bottom, and this is the top. And so you're going to be labeling the top of the clamshell right here. So the top of the clamshell is going to be labeled. Let's see here. They'll bring the clipboard with the order sheet after they've labeled all of their clamshells for that order. So if the order has 2 French fries on it and 2 hamburgers, you don't worry about soft drinks and you don't worry about desserts, right? So 2 French fries, 1 chicken tender, and 3 hamburgers. You have that many clamshells, 1 for each of the items, and you'll distribute them accordingly. Okay, so chicken sandwich, kid's hamburger, or a large hamburger to Joel, or French fries to me, right? So those 3 things. And then also on French fries, I'm taking care of chicken nuggets too. So French fries, chicken nuggets is my station. So you pass those on to me, right? Anything that's in the big or the chicken nuggets are going to be in the small, right? So let me show you the French fries are 2 fry order. And they are in a longer container. I'll show you, this is the hamburger container here. And it's 6 inches by 6 inches square, and this is 6 inches by 9 inches long. So this is a French fries for 2 container, and then this is a hamburger and everything else. So hamburger, kids hamburgers, chicken nuggets, everything else goes in this container, and the 3 types of French fries go in this container. So those are the only things that you have to worry about, and then the labeling process itself, okay? So the cooks will prepare the food in each one of those, and then they'll close it and then hand it back to us prepared, right? And then the runners will bring it to Kaylin to bag. And the runners can help Kaylin by knowing that this is the elephant station, this is the monkey station, because you'll be able to see these clipboards on the table and bring those to that station. And that's where she'll have a bag set up to bag all of these as they come in. And then she'll be checking off each item as it goes. And then once the bag is finished, she can call out to find the monkey family, if that makes sense. Okay. All right, food abbreviations for clamshells. CB, Creekside Burger, MS, Mushroom Swiss, 3P, Three Pigs Burger, KID, Kid Burger, CHE, Cheddar, AME, American, SWI, Swiss Cheese, PL, Plain, CF, Creekside Fries, WQ white queso fries, PF piggy fries. So basically, I think that's the last. Oh, NUG is chicken nuggets. NUG is chicken nuggets. So these are the food abbreviations for the clamshells. I'll have this printed and there in 3 different places so that you guys can each of you food runners can have a place where you can see the abbreviations and be writing that. It's pretty easy. Like you should be able to once you've written it down, it's easy for us to know what is supposed to be on there. So I'll have a copy for the cooks as well, so that they know what they're cooking and things like that. Again, this is it's all easy. It's all fast. We're going to be trying to cook ahead and get ahead of the hamburgers before the orders start coming in. So all we have to do is really reheat them and melt cheese, or not reheat them, but bring them back to temperature and melt cheese and keep going. So, all right. All right. Animal abbreviations for the clamshells. MOK is monkey. ALLI is alligator. PAN is panda. RHI is rhino. TIG is tiger. GIR is giraffe. HIP is hippo. ZEB is zebra. ELE is elephant. COW is cow. LYON, lion. BULL is bull. Easy, easy. Like coating the clamshells, let's just take a look here. So I've got a clamshell here, and this one is going to be for, let's just say it's going to be for the chicken nuggets, right? So the family is the monkey family. So MONKNUG. So monkey nug. That's it. Done. Monkey nug, right? The next one, let's do a hard one. Let's figure that it's going to be a Creekside burger, and they want Swiss cheese. Okay, so this is the Bull family, BULL. They want a CB Creekside burger, and they want Swiss cheese, SWI. Right. So there you go. Right. Bull CB SWI. Right. Creekside burger, Swiss. All right. Let's do one for. So this is going to be French fries, right? So Creekside fries is CF. So let's do the elephant family. So ELE and CF, Creekside fries. So that's basically it, right? There's no other things that you have to add to it. If for some reason you get an order and they've requested no of something. So let's just say I get a let's say I'm at the zebra, ZEB family. So the zebra family, and they ordered, let's say they ordered the piggy fries, right? So PF for piggy fries, right? PF for piggy fries, I think. Yep. Yep, PF for piggy fries. And then they wanted, on the piggy fries, they wanted no pulled pork, right? So then we have to actually spell that out, right? Anytime that it's going to be a no pulled pork, because we don't have abbreviations for pulled pork, because we want to keep our abbreviations simple. So anytime it's a no, and I'm going to have that in the computer, so it's actually going to be printed on the computer, no pulled pork. So when we do no pulled pork, the amount of pulled pork that we do, we would double up on the bacon and cheese, if that makes sense. So the zebra family wanted piggy fries with no pulled pork. Easy, huh? All right. So that's the basics of that. Yeah, so that's basically coating the clamshells. All right, so then calling the neighbors, Kaylin will build the order in a bag, check the order, and call the family to come and pick up. Kaylin will then retrieve the animal figure from the family, right? So the family gives them back this, and then she'll take the empty, monkey clipboard, and she'll go ahead and put the monkey on the clipboard just like this, and then hand that back up to Jody. One of the runners can take it up to Jody because Kaylin is way on the other end, so one of the runners can take that back up to Jody and put it back on Jody's basket that she's got all of the all of the animal clipboards in. Yeah, so one of the runners will return it to Jody at the register. All right, info on the cooking. So people that are going to be cooking, and this is important for the people that are going to be doing the running as well to know this information. Joel will be handling all the full-sized hamburgers. We will cook the hamburgers to medium well. Brandon will be handling kids burgers and chicken sandwiches. So melting the cheese on the chicken sandwiches, handling all kids plain hamburgers and kids American cheese hamburgers. Josh will be toasting buns and dropping the toasted buns to both Joel and Brandon. There's two different sizes of buns. There's our brioche bun for the full-size burgers, which are 4.5 inches, and then there are the kids' burgers, which are 3.5 inches, and those are just a regular standard white bun. The standard white buns on the kids' burgers will not be toasted, so we're only toasting the brioche buns. The kids' burgers do not need to be toasted. It's a kids' burger, so they don't care about the that sort of thing. It's just not something that we do. So Brandon will have the kids' burgers buns there already. He won't have to have them toasted. So the only thing that Josh is going to be distributing is going to be the toasted brioche buns to both stations. Okay. All right, and I will be cooking Brandon's chicken on the grill and taking care of the French fry station and the chicken nugs for the kids. So all the grilled chicken, I'll do 10 or 12 grilled chicken breasts at one time, get them fully cooked, put them in a pan, bring them over to Brandon. Brandon will hold them on the holding rack of his flat top, and as he gets orders, he'll put them down on the flat top and melt cheese on the flat top right there. But they're going to be cooked on the grill because they are grilled chicken breasts on the open-ended grill. All right. The condiment station is going to be set again at the end of everything, and people are going to be able to make their own condiments. Tomatoes and lettuce will be kept in a refrigerator on the table with tongs, so there'll be different shelves in the refrigerator. People can open them up, pull a shelf out, grab a couple of tomatoes for their hamburger or whatever, and then close the door. Same thing with lettuce. So lettuce and tomatoes will be in there. Ketchup, mustard, mayo, ranch dressing, honey mustard, and barbecue sauce will be in squeeze bottles, and then we'll have portion cups available so people can squeeze in there, right? And then we'll also have sliced pickles that'll be kind of in a big bowl that people can put on their hamburgers as well, okay? There won't be any onions because they stink, so we're going to stay away from onions. Napkins will be there as well. And no cutlery is necessary. So there's not a necessity to have cutlery since everything is finger foods. We don't necessarily have to worry about that. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully this was a little bit of information. That way everyone knows where they're going to be on that day. Please call or text me if you have any questions. The things that you want to wear is just something comfortable. It's going to be warm. So just wear, shorts and, stuff that you can sweat in and stuff that you're going to be comfortable in. I would recommend, we're going to be there at the pool parking lot, so I would probably recommend some, running shoes or walking shoes or whatever is comfortable. And then, we'll have tons of soft drinks and waters for everyone to drink while we're there as well. So, but again, thank you guys so much. I very, very much appreciate it. And we'll see you then. All right. Bye-bye.